London. CNN. Women around the world are marking International Women's Day on Wednesday, with some wearing red to work and others taking the day off to go on to strike or join rallies, calling for equal rights. International Women's Day, which started in the early 1900s, is an annual celebration recognizing women's economic, political and social achievements. It also serves to highlight the ongoing struggle for gender equality worldwide. Thousands rally for International Women's Day in Melbourne. This year, the United Nations is calling on governments to make national commitments that address the challenges still holding women and girls back. Only 50% of working-age women are represented in the labor force globally, compared to 76% of men, according to the UN. Their initiative, Planet 50 to 50, aims to make gender equality a reality by 2030. Denying the rights of women and girls is not only wrong in itself, UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres said in a statement on Monday. It has a serious social and economic impact that holds us all back. Gender equality has a transformative effect that is essential to fully functioning communities, societies and economies. A day without a woman. Crowds descend on Washington for the Women's March in January. Read more. In the United States, some women are taking the day off from paid and unpaid labor in a strike billed as a day without a woman. The action is aimed at showing the economic importance and impact of women on society. It was organized following the Women's March on January 21, which saw huge crowds of demonstrators rally in Washington, D.C., and around the nation, in a backlash against U.S. President Donald Trump on his first full day in office. Trump posted 2 tweets on Wednesday marking International Women's Day, asking others to join him and honoring the critical role of women here in America and around the world. On International Women and Number 39's Day, join me in honoring the critical role of women here in America and around the world. And Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump's, March 8, 2017. Across the pond, British Prime Minister Theresa May hailed International Women's Day in Parliament, announcing the government's pledge of an additional $20 million, $3 million, to support organizations working to tackle domestic violence and abuse. As we celebrate the social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women both here and around the world, we also redouble our efforts to tackle the problems that women all too often still face. May said. Women go on strike around the world. Abortion rights activists protest in Dublin. American women aren't the only ones taking to the streets. In Ireland, where abortion is illegal in almost all circumstances, women and abortion rights activists wore black in a day of action dubbed Strike for Repeal. Thousands were expected to rally across the country, urging the government to put forward a referendum to repeal Ireland's 8th Amendment, a measure that places the right to life of an unborn child on equal footing with the right to life of the mother. The amendment prohibits abortion even in cases of rape, incest, or ill health of the mother, allowing it to be considered only when a woman's life is in immediate danger. Claire Brophy, a 30-year-old PhD student, said that she came out to strike for a referendum. In the eyes of Irish law, I'm equal to an unborn fetus. I'm not, Brophy said. In Australia, thousands of demonstrators attended a rally in Melbourne, demanding economic justice and reproductive rights for women around the world. Members of women's group Gabriella March in